right? You can make images and it can help us with our stuff. No shame in that. It's not going to write our book, but it can do it. Now, another positive aspect of AI is that it can make the algorithm better, all right? So I got my book, and I know that there's probably like 20 to 50,000 people who would think my book is the bomb. And they might be in an MIT like think tank, and they might have Asperger's, and they, might have grown up with some of the same stuff I did. But I'm telling you for sure, if I could match with the right audience, they would love my book. I'm convinced of that. I love my book. I wrote the book that I wanted to read. So I can't be the only guy, or person who's like freaky like this. The problem is the connection. And what does AI do better than anything else, which is machine learning? It can scan the shit out of my book, and then it knows everything about the audience because everyone's got a digital fingerprint and profile. So here's my prediction. The silver lining of this AI revolution is, instead of going on YouTube and meta tagging and doing all that nonsense, I would pay YouTube or these other ones like hundreds of dollars a month, frankly, if it could do a good job connecting me with my audience, which it's not doing right. And I see no reason that AI can't get us there. You know what I mean? You know the audience, you know what they're reading, you know what they like, and you're doing a shit job of analyzing my content and putting the two together. Connect the dots. And if you could do that, I'll pay you. I'll pay you. I'll like forego a visit to the In-N-Out Burger if I could get some guy who would love my book. Yeah. Yeah. Reddit is picky like that. They don't even let you post unless you hang out. And actually, TikTok's like that, like Book Talk. If you do hashtag Book Talk on TikTok, unless you're hanging out there and interact and they know you, they're not going to post your shit because it's like free advertising. I do the Book Talk, I'm like celebrating. I just did a memoir, and then I did a play, and I did posts, and I did a book talk. You get no traction because you're trolling. You're just dipping in there when you feel like promoting your own stuff. All right, sounds good. Yeah, follow me. I'm Mookie Multiverse. The other thing is, I don't see you on Substack. Not that Substack is all that, but that's another. Because that way it generates its own mailing list. Yeah. Yeah, you get a nervous breakdown. You probably see my niece in Cancun, and you're like, get out of here. All right, this is my favorite catharsis and rant so far. You're the best. You're my favorite guest.